Hello, humans and pets. Today, we're going to be reviewing some Cumberland Farms food. We're at Cumberland Farms as we speak. We got 2 slices of pepperoni pizza. We got 2 limited edition chicken roasted like Parmesan chicken.
Is that what they were
tornado things,
yeah.
like the little fried guys. We got a Reese's peanut butter bar because I don't know if we've ever had one on the channel. I've never had one in my life, I don't think. And then we also got one of the blue raspberry hyperfreeze ones. So that's what we're reviewing.
Ryan was super excited to try this.
I'm so excited for this review.
Excited. I don't know. But,
it's packed and people are buying a ton of food.
I gotta be honest.
So,
I didn't think anyone in the world ever went to Cumberland Farms to grab food. I would have never thought to go to Cumberland Farms to grab food. Everyone is coming to Cumberland Farms and grabbing food. I can't believe how many people are here.
It lines for the coffee.
I mean, it's a good quick grab and go, I guess. Yeah. So you want to try these first?
Yeah, let's try these. I'm excited for these.
I can't believe how many people are grabbing these things.
Yeah, well, these are delicious. I've never had this one.
It smells good.
It's like a little fried guy. It was rolling on the roller. I've never had this one.
And these were what? Two for
$3?
$2 for $3? I would have never thought in a million years. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. That I didn't even know they sold food. I know they sold drinks. Yeah. I didn't know that. I mean, it's around noontime.
It is around noon.
There are so many people walking out with food. More than like restaurants. These are actually pretty good.
I'm a fan of this one. You get like the pungent cheese, and you get the chicken.
I could eat like a dozen of these. These are actually pretty good.
That's what
honestly, these are actually really good.
These are great.
These shouldn't be limited edition. They kind of remind me like of a jazzed up corn dog. Like because you get the breading on the outside, but it actually has a good little chicken flavor on the inside.
Now the ones I've had before have like sausage and like egg and cheese stuffed into these. It's limitless what you can get.
I actually, these are actually pretty good.
I really enjoy them. So far, 10 out of 10.
I would get this again.
See?
I honestly would. It's like a fancy corn dog.
And it's not that bad of a deal. I mean, retrospectively. Yeah, let's try the drink.
They did have the hot dogs on a steamer and the buns underneath to get warm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
They did have the buns to get warm and the trays.
We only got one of the, because there was a deal actually, that if you buy the Reese's peanut butter bar, you're supposed to get one of these things for free. I don't know if Ryan swore they shouldn't charge me, but the whole thing came to only like $8 anyway. So
yeah,
this is good.
Blue raspberry slush.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Can't really go wrong.
I'm curious. Which one you want? You want the one that's been in the sun blazing, or the one out of here? I'll get this one.
Okay, I'll try this one.
Now these are
$1.49 each, or 2 for $2.
$1.49 each. Oh, look, it comes with a little plate.
Comes with a little cardboard. It looks like a pretty good slice. I mean, it doesn't look like a pretty bad slice. So
let's see.
Cheesy.
Gotta eat the bad part first. All right, let's try it.
What, eat the cardboard? This is the dessert. It's not bad.
Now, you would think it's just a little frozen pizza, but I actually seen her building one. I mean, the dough itself isn't like hand rolled. You know what I mean? You can tell it's like a frozen.
And the sauce is very saucy.
Dough. The sauce is very sweet, actually. It's not your typical marinara. It's kind of like a sweet.
I agree. Not bad.
It honestly reminds me of the old Domino's. This is what the old Domino's used to taste like. It was like barely a step up over a frozen pizza type of a taste.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Again, it's school food. It tastes like school pizza.
It tastes like school pizza.
Mm-hmm.
2 for $2. It's not bad at all.
No, it's edible.
They have other like steak and cheese pizza, but
it's what I think
more
of when I was in school. This is what it reminds me of.
It's not bad.
I'm literally melting right now. It is so hot in this car. That's why we didn't take Finn. We can't put the coolers on because right where he's got his phone is one of the places that blows, and it blows the phone off.
Of course.
Plus, it would be loud.
Now,
too.
as soon as the car leaves the parking lot, another one jumps in.
I'm not gonna lie. I cannot believe how many people. Like there's probably at least 10 spots in front of the building. And when we pulled in, we couldn't pull in front of the building. We had to park off to the side. And as people leave, people come. Like, I do that every time. I go to talk, and then I put something in my mouth like a moron. But leave a comment down below. Do you eat at a convenience store, like at a Cumberland Farms, like at a gas station? Like who eats? Who stops? I guess it's not bad.
I would.
It's not bad, and it's cheap actually.
It's relatively cheap.
When you think,
tastes good.
On a good note, like if you're working and you just need a couple things to grab and go, and you're not looking to buy a whole pizza and then you can't eat it all and you're throwing stuff away, it's not bad. Now, I shouldn't say I used to, but like a steamed hot dog is always good. And they actually had steamed sausages too.
They had sausages, yeah. We didn't end up getting one of those. We got the tornadoes instead.
No, they didn't have like the onions and peppers that you would get, but usually stuff like that
Look
is
at the
pretty good.
cup. You gotta show it off.
No, because
shows how hot it is.
Yeah, because
it's
thing's
steaming. I don't know if you can see it. Let's try the extra large Reese's peanut butter bar.
I did good to get out of there.
Yeah. And the poking spots are kind of big. No, this is melting as we speak.
No, I'm sure it is. We're gonna have
grab.
I don't even want to. Yeah, this is not refrigerated. No, it's hard to tell if it's because it's melting in like my hand. Total different texture than like the peanut butter cup.
Yeah, it's almost like a Hershey bar Kit Kat, except it's them.
It reminds me of eat the rest. You can have it. I don't need it. If anyone ever
As he grabs some.
I know I love peanut butter cups. That's why. Like when I was a kid, I played football. We had to sell the chocolates, and you always had like the caramel filled one. That's what it reminds me of. But it's not caramel, of course. It's peanut butter. I think it's like almost a perfect ratio of
Chocolate
peanut butter and chocolate. It's super creamy.
They nail it out of the park.
Yeah.
Very melty though. And
it is
very
115
hot.
degrees in this car though.
It's more than that. We're in the steamer where the hot dog is spinning, except we're not spinning.
Yeah. This is the reason why they say don't leave your pet in the car, because we're literally frying our brains right now doing this.
Yeah. That's why we didn't bring Finn.
Honestly, I was absolutely dreading doing this review.
And I was so excited.
And he kept telling me, we gotta go, we gotta go. I never knew, because again, I can't tell you the last time I've gone into a Cumberland Farms.
Right.
Honestly, when I was a kid, I told you the story. I used to run into the Cumberland Farms and grab a Jungle Cooler. That's where I used to go.
Welcome back. The phone overheated. It ended. But luckily, we were towards the end of our statements.
Yeah, we're really not even sure where we left off, but
it was like 112.
It was hot in there,
it was
for
like
sure.
800 degrees in the car. Microwave oven.
We were going to drive home because we were only like 15 minutes from the house, but somebody was like, oh, the slush is going to melt. So we said, let's just do it there anyways. But it definitely was hot in there. Not to mention, we didn't even come out and start the car before we started doing the video.
Yeah, that was bad.
So,
Mistakes.
yeah, we should have at least cooled the car off a little bit.
What I can say is that the food was better than he expected.
Oh, 100% better. Again, I'll reiterate because I'm not sure where it exactly cut off. We couldn't really believe how many people actually went in there.
Yeah.
And although it is not the best food you're ever going to eat, it was edible. It was like school food. The little taquito things, though.
Those are great.
Those were pretty good. I gotta be honest with you.
8,000 of those.
That's my only issue.
That's the issue.
But, they're not, I don't know.
Any size coffee, any size slush for $1, those aren't bad deals.
No.
The melty Reese's bar was pretty good.
I was actually surprised how much actual food items, because they had little subs.
They
and
had
soups. They had
that whole nacho topping bar.
Yep, they had a little bakery area too. Yeah. So I don't know who was going to find this. I'd be curious. Leave a comment down below if you've ever shopped in a Cumberland Farms. Like I literally.
And if you want us to go back, try something we missed. Maybe your favorite slush is the grape one.
They had a lot of protein bars and different stuff like that too. Like they had a generous selection of like snacky snack stuff. Besides, we didn't even go on a whole other side of the store with like the regular what I knew of a Cumberland Farms. Like this
gas like mini mart type thing.
This was like a rest area type thing with all the food and the stuff. It was again not the Cumberland Farms I grew up with, where you literally went in and it was just fridges with sodas and you walk out.
Yeah.
So anyway, there
definitely you go. It tasted good. The pizza was good. Everything was good. So
yeah, we won't say it was good pizza, but it was definitely bad. No, it was.
There was no dessert.
I would say it reminded me. It was a decent version of like a frozen pizza to me. That's what it reminded me of. Like it was kind of like when you get a frozen pizza. They're not great. None of them are good. You know what I mean? They're just edible. So, but it wasn't horrible. It was school food. That's what it reminded me. What are you doing?
I'm dancing along to the alarm.
What alarm?
You didn't hear it?
No.
Anyways,
am I alarm?
I don't know if it picked up on the phone. We'll see.
I didn't hear an alarm. So, all right. Well, that being said, now we have to turn the AC on this room because this is also
getting hot.
Yeah.
Everything's getting hot.
Yeah. We're in a heat wave.
But yeah, Cumberland Farms. I think it was a success.
It was much better than what I thought because if you were listening to the pregame before. I've been
hyping it up for months.
I've been trying to talk him out of this. I said it's going to be a stupid review.
We did this when the big steak and cheese sub phenomenon we were doing.
Well, that's when you started talking about it.
This
was always, I was like, we can get to it. Because again, we drove by one in a couple towns over. I didn't even know this one existed, the one we just went to. It's like tucked away in the middle of nowhere. But we drove by one, and I was like, look at the size of that Cumberland Farms. He's like, I want to do the food there. When we were on the way to Dairy Queen one time, he's like, I want to do the food there.
Great. So
it wasn't bad. I again cannot believe how many people came in, grabbed a slice, grabbed the taquitos, or a couple people did like a couple hot dogs. I don't even know what the hot dogs and sausage cost, but
probably the same.
It was just like help yourself and throw it in your face, and you can't beat a steamed hot dog. They were always good. So there you go. I'm shocked that it wasn't horrible. Let's put it that way. That's my review.
And I'm surprised. I thought it was going to be a little worse than this. I was also a little surprised.
I never minded, like, because I've had them before where, when you have the little things on the rollers there to keep them warm and everything it's always decent, because it doesn't dry out. It just keeps it hot and stuff like that. So, but them little, because they were bigger than.
They were good.
They were bigger than like the taquitos we got out of the supermarket. Like they were legitimate. It was like corn dog. That's what it reminded me of. It was like a chicken mozzarella corn dog. It was
Parmesan.
Chicken, whatever. It was like a chicken Parmesan.
Chicken. Good, yummy. Go try it.
It was. They weren't bad.
And the limited edition, sadly. So you have Cumberland Farms and you're craving what we just ate, go try one.
Yeah, no guarantee they'll have them, but they did have a few.
They had a generous amount of flavors and even of the sausages.
And they were actually well labeled, so you knew what you were grabbing when you grabbed it.
Which is a good thing.
Everything, which I kind of find in this day and age, especially with COVID, I was shocked that it was self-serve.
I mean,
I'm still shocked. Just like I thought they got rid of most of the salad bars everywhere and stuff like that because they didn't want people touching everything. This was still right there, so take that as a good or a bad. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's easy. It's simple. You just go and grab a few.
Yeah, and it's all convenient. You grab the bag, you throw it right in, put the tongs back, stuff like that.
Yep.
But, again, this day and age, people are touching the tongs with their hands. So
with their teeth.
probably with their teeth.
They're biting the tongs. So, delicious plastic.
But overall, wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
So that being said, thank you all for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video.
And check out Less Cash More Mash. Link in the description. They have fun over there.
Yeah, we got some sneak peeks on that today too.